Good morning and welcome to this 11 a.m. digital weather now. Going to check in on the forecast, talk about radar right now, what's developing or the lack thereof at the moment. Also walk you hour by hour through the afternoon forecast. Going to check in on the tropics as well. A little bit of weather to talk about today, but really overall not that much different than the past few days. Good morning and thanks for watching. If you're on the WTOC News app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire, you're streaming us, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, you're watching this. A lot of platforms. Just want to remind you, if you are watching this to ask a specific weather question and you would like to have that answered by me, all you have to do is go to the WTOC TV Facebook page or WTOC 11 on Twitter, and I will be answering those questions as they come in. We're going to be tracking that extended forecast as well. When I'm dropping the rain chances, I'll be chatting about that here in just a moment. So first, right now, outside, Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. It is mostly dry out there. Not too much going on at the moment from the beaches, I-70, I-95, all the way back to I-75. We're mostly dry, but I do want to take you outside because just because we're dry right now doesn't mean we are completely sunny. We do have a little bit of cloud cover out there. WTOC, this is going to be the Tybee Island sky cam. That shot has more sunshine, and we're going to leave that up, and I'm actually going to flip it over to our next camera to just kind of contrast to you what the conditions are like across the area. And going back over to our WTOC Weston Hilton Head Island sky cam, you'll notice a lot more cloud cover. So it just depends on exactly where you are as to what you're seeing at this moment. But in general, I do think cloud's going to be growing here over the next couple of hours. The sunshine we saw at Tybee being replaced by more of the cloud cover you're seeing right now in the WTOC Hilton Head Island sky cam. So let's go hour by hour. Going to show you Futurecast. I know a lot of people love this. Just a forecast model, one of many tools that we use. It's not 100% gold. It's not exactly correct all the time, but I do think it has a good idea as far as what we can expect today. So I'm going to get to that behind me in just a moment. I want to answer any questions that may be coming in and remind you, if you have any weather questions ever, whether we're in a digital weather forecast or not, you can go over to my Facebook page, WTOC Cutter Martin. You can follow me on Twitter at Cutter Martin. Find me on Instagram, wherever. And ask your weather questions, any questions you have about the forecast, I would be happy to answer those. Crystal says she's loving the rain. Kathy, hello, thumbs up to you as well. Samantha waving back. And Sherry says send it to Bastrop. Sherry, if you're talking about Bastrop, Texas, you have rain, big time rains coming this weekend into early next week. Barbara, hello, thank you for watching. Jeanette says no more rain. Tara says loving all the rain though. And Helen up in Lyons, thank you for watching. Hey Lynn and hey Angelica, wishing you all a wonderful Wednesday, hump day morning. Let's go into the afternoon, though, because that's the time that I think the chance for showers and thunderstorms will really ramp up. And notice, kind of going forward here, by 1 o'clock, we're already seeing isolated showers developing just inland of the coastline. That's area number 1. Inland folks, though, not left out either today. You know, some folks may miss out on the rain, but there will at least be rain in your area. By 1 o'clock, some development inland as well. Basically, almost everyone is fair game today. We all have that chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms beginning lunchtime. Over the next couple of hours, we're going to notice those clouds building and showers developing here pretty quickly. And notice how they really flare up, much like yesterday, maybe along and just inland of I-95 or that general corridor, maybe downtown, the east side, coastal Liberty, and Bryan may see some rain as well, but probably just inland from the immediate beaches in the sand, going to be flaring up by 3 o'clock. So Savannah, Hinesville, Townsend, Darien, Brunswick, maybe Rincon, Beaufort, seeing an increase in activity early afternoon. Going into the late afternoon, that all-important Wednesday drive home, we're still seeing showers and thunderstorms. In fact, going to back this up just a little bit to 5 o'clock. Notice Estill, Beaufort, Rincon, Hinesville, Jessup, some of the same areas seeing the rain initially earlier in the afternoon could still be picking up some downpours through at least the first part of the evening drive home. Vidalia, Baxley, Douglas, Waycross, Hazelhurst, Statesboro, Swainsboro. You're not left out here. I do think you're going to have rain in your area, but a little bit more isolated compared to what's going on just a little bit closer to the coastline. I'm sure we have some questions coming in now, maybe about specific communities. I'm going to be going back to the WTOC TV Facebook page, asking those questions. So if you're watching on Roku, any other device, just feel free to navigate over to the Facebook page or Twitter, and I'm going to do my best to update you on the forecast. Lauren and Darian, thank you for watching. Sarah, no direct tropical threat here locally whatsoever. Going to give you your tropical update in just a moment, but no risk of anything here locally. Buddy and Lisa Bohannon, sorry about that. Getting sunshine right now in southwestern part of Appling County, so south and west of Baxley, yeah. And by this afternoon, you're going to have, with that sunshine, scattered, maybe widely scattered, isolated showers and thunderstorms popping up. Kathy, thank you for watching from Ridgeland. I appreciate the viewership. That means a lot to me and to the entire WTOC weather team. Jeanette says, we can't work in the rain, so we need a break from the rain. We have had rain, heavy rain, just about every day in the general area, but we've also had nice long breaks in the rain, specifically from about sunrise to mid-morning, late morning. So we're having some dry time here, and that's helpful, allowing some of the moisture to move on out. But we've been pretty wet, and we may dry out later in the week, and I'll have that in just a second, as well as your tropical update. Barbara says, sunny on the south side. Thanks for watching. Paula, glad to be back. Thank you for all the comments while I was on vacation. Wishing all your kind thoughts. A big thank you. And Charlene watching from Collins. And Henrietta, you're welcome for the updates. So let's finish today's hour by hour. Then I will get to the extended. Then we'll talk about the tropics here in just a moment. So here we are. We're going to go through, I'll walk you back to the beginning here. So if you have a specific time period or community in mind here, let's start now, 11 o'clock, technically about 12 minutes after now. Going forward, I think 11 to 1, this next couple of hours, we're going to see the clouds grow, showers develop. Here we are at 1. Sea breeze starting to develop just inland from the beaches, isolated pop-ups inland, just about everybody fair game for that initial chance, and then I think really focusing and flaring up here along I-95 from Beaufort, Savannah, down to Townsend, Darien, Brunswick, and points just inland from there, maybe Rincon, Hinesville, Jessup, down to Waycross. So this little corridor here, just inland from the beaches to west of I-95, you're going to have these showers, thunderstorms, isolated stuff developing inland, sea breeze moving north and westward, and pretty typical, just a little bit inland. You get that flare up, the concentration of rain, and I think that's going to be the case today. That's 4 o'clock. Going through 7, we're still seeing some shower and thunder shower activity through 7 o'clock, maybe a little bit heavier inland by that time. As we get closer to sunset, further inland, further south and west, typically, a little bit later, your greatest rain chance. That's going to be the case today. And then by 10, 11 o'clock, it's mostly done. Just light lingering rains out here. No big thunderstorm risk overnight tonight. Mostly dry, just isolated overnight showers. Betty says she will take it, and certainly some folks not seeing as much rain as others, some wishing they could dry out. Remember, we do have a river flood warning still in effect for portions of the Savannah River, Burton's Ferry Landing down to Clio, minor flood stage. That's going to continue for the next few days, so we could stand a little bit of drying trend here across the coastal Empire and Low Country. Rain in Guyton area this afternoon. Crystal, yes, simply put, there will be rain in your area for sure this afternoon. Now, whether you get the downpour in your backyard, I can't tell you that exactly at this moment, but there is going to be rain in the Effingham County, western Effingham County area here this afternoon. And then, of course, overnight, mostly dry. Tomorrow morning, maybe an isolated shower. Notice the clock, 7 a.m. Thursday, beginning our day mostly dry. But surprise, surprise, really not much of a surprise. We're going to see more showers, thunderstorms Thursday, maybe focusing in a little bit further south and maybe a little bit more isolated Thursday, Friday. Before, now we're going to go to the 7-day forecast. We turn the rain chance back up later Friday into Saturday. Now, this is a tricky forecast because I'm going to pull this out of the 7-day forecast here. The reason why I'm dropping rain chances a smidge Thursday, Friday is because moisture, while it's high still, it's a little bit lower, at least to what the latest forecast models are indicating, than what we have now. So maybe a little bit less rain. There's still going to be rain around, but a little bit less Thursday, Friday. Saturday, we add a little more moisture, and a cold front tries to move through. That helps lift all the moisture even more than the sea breeze and all these other factors we've had every day. So simply, we're just adding a little more gasoline on that fire. Excuse me. And that is why the rain chance is going to increase as it looks now, maybe later Friday and Saturday. And then behind that front, we may actually see rain chances trend down. So here's the deal. Actually, let's go back here. I'm going to pull this out of the Sunday forecast. Cold front moves through, increasing rain, and then drier air, a little bit more sunshine behind it. Now, exactly how quickly this moves through our area, how far south it gets of the coastal Empire, Low Country, that'll have a huge impact on your early week forecast. For now, though, I think it gets far enough south. Sunday, Father's Day, Monday, Tuesday, we're still going to be warm. Humidity a little bit lower here, especially in the mornings. You may notice a little bit of a difference. But the biggest difference will be a slightly drier air pattern and less rainfall around Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Angela, yes, you will have rain in the area. Sarah, yes, rain in the general area, 4 p.m. in the city of Savannah. Cheryl, you have a rain chance in Bloomingdale, but I can't get neighborhood by neighborhood here, unfortunately, with this pattern. But you're at least going to have rain in your immediate area. If you don't get rain today, it's going to be a close call for you in Bloomingdale and Pooler and the Savannah Metro. Faye and John, quick draw up in Statesboro. Yes, you will have rain in your area as well. Maybe a little bit more isolated than folks just east of you in Effingham County, down to Bryan, Liberty County, Wayne County, towards the coastline. So maybe not a total washout of an afternoon in Statesboro, but showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms around as well. Tammy Wallace-Jacobs, thanks for watching. Hey, Megan, thank you for watching as well. Hinesville, scattered showers, thunderstorms in the first alert forecast. I'll walk you hour by hour one more time, folks, here in just a minute, give you another look at the forecast model data, but I do want to give you a tropical update here. And no big changes. This is the latest from the National Hurricane Center, though actually we may have gotten an update. I'm going to pull this up on my phone. Don't expect any updates here, any significant changes, I should say, to the forecast. This is Invest 91L. It is an area of weak low pressure tucked down in here, deep southwestern or western Caribbean. Not going to develop here within the next 48 hours, but next 5 days, there is a chance that this could develop into a tropical system as it moves off to the north and west into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. So this is Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This may try to achieve tropical depression, tropical storm status. Again, a low chance of that happening. And regardless of what occurs there, it's going to throw a lot of moisture into Texas, Louisiana, basically the entire Gulf Coast west of the Mississippi, also Mexico. So localized flooding, bands of heavy rain. If you have Gulf Coast travel plans, especially, again, west of the Mississippi, you could be impacted this Father's Day weekend into early next week. Could be hearing about the flooding scenarios going on in Texas, Louisiana, depending on exactly how much rain falls and where it falls in that area. But regardless, not going to be a big surge event, not going to be a big wave or wind event for that area, but a low chance it could be our next tropical system. Cheryl, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that kind of helped you all out. Now I'm going to go back hour by hour, and just bear with me 1 second while I load this back up. I'm actually going to show you a slightly different forecast model. Remember the hour by hour, the future radars, future clouds radar, whatever you want to call it. It's simply a computer's idea of what radar or satellite, in this case with the white clouds, will look like through the day. Now, it may not get it exactly right, but I think it has a decent idea. And going through our day, notice how the next couple of hours, by 1 o'clock, this forecast model 2, indicating showers, thunder showers developing just inland from the beaches, maybe right there at the coastline. Also some more isolated heavy activity developing inland by 1 o'clock. And as we go deeper into the afternoon, I think, late afternoon, early evening, that's where the stormiest and when the stormiest conditions are going to occur. I-95, Savannah Metro, Effingham County, Jasper County, basically everybody here along the I-95 general corridor could be having heavy rain showers, thunderstorms during, the early drive home, 3:30 to 5 o'clock. And meanwhile, further inland, we're also seeing scattered showers, kind of heat of the day, thunderstorms just randomly popping up in scattered hit or miss fashion there. In general, through 7:30, 8 o'clock, some lingering rain, heaviest inland by that point, lighter showers along I-95. And then going into the late evening hours, here we are midnight, maybe a couple sprinkles left, but we are pretty much done. So no matter where you're watching me from, you have a chance of rain today. And any updates that we get, not only video updates from the WTOC weather team, but also radar updates and hour-by-hour forecast changes, any alterations, you can get them in the WTOC weather app. This is the home page. Notice how I put a video in about storm chances today, also talking about the warm temperatures. Notice here current conditions 81, but it's feeling like 88. So I've broken down today's heat index factor hour by hour in a video at the top of the app. Here's radar, and of course, as stuff develops, you can track it here, watch it develop, and kind of get an eye on it. Let's say, for example, a lot of folks asking about Statesboro today. You can zoom down in on Statesboro, see what's happening now. Also, clicking over to the future mode, this is a similar forecast model to what we show you on TV. It'll load up. You can click play, and again, it's playing now. It's loading up, but watch what happens here as we go through the afternoon, and it may take a minute to load, but it'll kind of forecast where rain may be going. May not get it exactly 100% correct, but normally has a pretty decent idea. Your hour by hour and complete forecast video there for you as well. in the WTOC weather app. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is here. Going to be watching radar pretty closely as we add a little heat and clouds begin to grow. Showers forming as we head into the noon hour. You can watch the news at noon not only on TV but also in that WTOC weather app and streaming at WTOC.com as well as a few other platforms. So go out, have fun this afternoon, keep an eye on the weather app, and take an umbrella. Wishing you a great rest of your Wednesday.